What's up, guys? Back for more BT12. Like I said in the last video, like the first one, we are getting a ton of support for a ton of decks, so we're going to jump in. So we're playing Bloomlord this time because Quartzmon is cracked. So 4 Argamon as the babies, Unsuspend Phase, gaining a memory. It's probably your best baby for this. 4 of the Palmon, revealing 4, adding 1 fairy and its traits. Add 1 card with vegetation and 1 card with fairy. It's really, really good. 2 Terriermon, we're playing Floodgates because we have the room for Floodgates, which is absolutely amazing, because having room for Floodgates is really good. So 2 Terriermon, 3 of the Pomamon, because right now in the format with Crossheart, especially the new Crossheart coming out, this card is way better, just in general. So, like, I'm a big fan of, like, Pomamon, to be honest with you. Then we are playing four of the EX3 Pomamon, because if you suspend it, you suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, which is what this deck is all about. 4 red Vegemon, it's a 1 cost, vegetation. 4 of the Sunflowermon, that's the 2 costs. This card's really good. I absolutely love Sunflowermon because, like, suspending one of your green, you can play 1 Digimon with vegetation from its traits without paying its memory cost. So you just suspend, like, Evo this, suspend, use this, suspend it, play something for free. And then it has a source as well. When something gets suspended by an effect, you draw 1, so you're just drawing a ton of cards. 2 Parasaurmon for 2 more level 4s. When you play a green Digimon card, you may suspend this card to reduce it by 1. So, like, this, Evo, suspend, play this for 2 cost instead of 3. And then when an effect suspends one of your Digimon, suspend one of your opponents. So basically, using his effect just like you use Pomamon is really, really good. Then basically the best level 5 in the deck is a Jatarmon. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's a 3 cost. It doesn't have Digisorption, which kind of sucks. But, like, if this thing also had Digisorption, I'm pretty sure they would have limited the card just for, like, how fast this would have been as well. It would have been insane. It would have been even worse than having Argamon at 4. Once per turn, by suspending one of your green Digimon, you can play a Digimon card with Vegetation, Plant, or Fairy, which is literally everything in the deck, with 3k lesser DP without paying its memory cost, so it's very similar to the Sunflowermon. Then it also has the effect of suspending one of your Digimon, you gain a memory as well. So, sorry, my brain just went dead there while I was reading it. So, when an effect suspends one of your Digimon, which is all of these, like, it's absolutely insane. So, if you have Sunflowermon plus a Jatarmon on field, use this. Both of them are active. Use this, suspend this, use his effect. Use this, suspend this, get its effect. You're just putting Digimon on the table like crazy, and it's absolutely amazing. Which any of these, also, this is vegetation, so you can play this for free and force your opponent to not play Digimon by effects, which is really, really good. Then we're still playing Argamon because Digisorption for 3 in a deck like this is exactly what you want. And it still has the effect of playing a level 3 green Digimon suspended, which is even better that it does suspend. So play this over the Argamon, unsuspend him by the effect, use his effect, attack, playing more suspended cards. Like, Argamon being at 1 right now with a deck like this is insanely good. Like, if this was at 4, it'd be nuts. Then we're still playing 2 Blossomon. This card's still with the Digisorption. Like, if we had this at 3, we wouldn't be playing this at all, just because this is far better. Then we are playing 4 Bloomlordmon. This card, I love Bloomlord. When Digivolving, you suspend 1, you gain a memory for each suspended Digimon with Vegetation, Plant, or Fairy. In its traits, then if you gain 2 or more, it gains Piercing and you unsuspend it. Plus, for every 2 suspended, it gains Security plus 1. So Piercing plus Security plus 1 for every 2 suspended I have, which by the time this comes out, you're probably having like 6 or 8 suspended Digimon, so it's like Security Attack plus 4. Plus, it at that point, it's like 22k with Piercing. This card's insane. Then we are playing the Censorship on Legs. When you Digivolve, you suspend a Digimon, which that is any Digimon. It does not have to be your opponent's. You can suspend your own for other effects, like where this wants your stuff to be suspended. if you have 2 or more memory, yeah, like gain 1 for each suspended. So this being able to suspend your own is really good too. Plus, when the opponent's Digimon becomes suspended for each suspended, you gain a memory. So this basically could become free. Again, insane that we're playing stuff like this for free. And then end of turn, if you have 2 or more suspended, you get to suspend one of your push one of your opponents suspended back to the bottom of their deck. This card's really good, but this is definitely your main. Then we're playing 3 Quartzmon, the new like boss monster for the deck. This is literally a game ender because you're not going to use this save effect at all. But it evos for 6, which I mean is relatively fair for a level 7 like this. Suspend all Digimon except this, and suspend all Tamers. Then you gain 1 for every 2 suspended Digimon and or Tamers in play. So this 6 could legitimately become free with how much you can suspend with this. And it's not for every, like, it's not saying that you gain 1 for each suspended by this effect, it's just in general how many you suspend. So suspending 12, you gain the 6 back, and then he's free at that point. He is a free level 7 15k. Then all Digimon except him and get to stay suspended during all turns, so you basically are forcing your opponent to not be able to play this card game. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon when attacking, and then for every 5 suspended, trash the top card of your opponent's security. Again, this card is insane, and it is the fact that it is so readily played in this kind of deck is so good. It's such a control heavy deck, and I love it. Then we're playing 3 Grand Del Sol because this card, I've said it before in this deck, but this card's cracked. If you have 2 or more suspended, it becomes a 6 cost. You suspend and then punish them by bouncing. 1 hidden potential discovered because more suspending and playing things for free is even better. Because being able to do this, suspend something, evo into this for literally free, and then gain back all of your memory, and just keep going is really freaking stupid. 3 Samadhi Santi because suspending one of your dudes and your opponents for 1 is dumb. And then 4 Mimi, because again, more things that you can suspend on your own turn to make sure that your effects are even hitting harder for the control aspect. So this is going to be one of the really heavy hitters this format, guys, to be honest with you. This deck is really heavily control based, and it's just, I'm looking forward to watching this deck play. I've played against it, and if it goes off, which it's probably got about a 95% consistency to go off by like turn 2 and 3. The deck is insanely hard hitting, and I love playing against it, playing with it. It's so fun. So if you guys are wanting something, plus the deck is really cheap. Like Bloomlords are like $3, Hydramons are like $3. Mimis are not horribly expensive to play. Like everything in the deck is literally common and uncommon. The most expensive thing might be these, but they just got an alt art reprint that are like 50 cents a piece. If you only want this art, they're a couple bucks. But like these are going to probably be like $2 or $3 a piece. This is probably going to be one of the cheapest meta decks in the format, if you want me to be completely honest with you. You're not looking at like $6 cool boys, $7 cool boys. Mimi's been reprinted to death, so she's like $2 or $3 per like rare. It's if you're wanting alt arts of her that's where it gets expensive. But like Argamon is at 1, those are like 20 cents. Like I literally, it's like a $50 deck. So for anybody looking to play budget but playing very meta, this is insanely budget meta friendly. So if you guys want it, this deck, pick it up. It's going to be super fun, and it's going to be very hard hitting this format. So I will catch you guys later. Peace, guys.